You know, I've never seen the next door open after, like, I started this. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. Is it ready yet? Do I have to? Oh, I have to do that. Wow, okay, so you can't really see it live. But, yay, day 3, 100 more tickets. Nice. Not the worst, it's free. Can't complain about free stuff. Hi everyone, welcome back. The elf hunt starts in about 8 days. I think it starts officially on December 8th or 9th. 8th or 9th, I think it's on the 9th. I mean, obviously I'll post a video when it does officially start. And someone suggested a video idea where I talk about like my predictions on where the elves could spawn. And I thought that'd be pretty cool. You know, we have, you know, about a week or so until it starts. And if I get one of these predictions correct, I'd be happy. Elf hunt is something that's just been happening every year since I believe 2019 or 2020, and there are 16 total elves with these yearly events, so I'm gonna try my best to predict 16 of them. One thing that's tough with this is the order, so I'm not gonna do it based off of order. Like elf number 1 will be at this place, elf number 2, no, I'm not gonna do that because there's just, it's too crazy. We have a new map now. Hold on, should I do this snowball fight? Hold on guys, sorry. Like, I'm trying to earn tickets. I'll be back with you guys. So, and I think the first and last is what I'll actually predict the order of where the elf is gonna be. It wouldn't be at the Santa's photo op. Like, sure, we'll probably get like the elder elf be like, hey, can you help me out again? Welcome to this new map, blah, blah, blah. But he's not gonna start there. I think where we're gonna, first elf, in my opinion, I think it might start around here just to continue like the tradition. Because if you guys remember from the old map, the first elf usually would be next to the observatory. I actually think last year it was the last elf to be found near the observatory, but I think maybe for the fun of it, because we already have a noob here, I don't know if they'll turn this noob into the first elf. I'm just gonna predict it to be there. Maybe it's too obvious. It's a safe guess, right? It's a safe guess because of patterns before. So that's my prediction for the first elf. It might be near the observatory under this tree. It's just gonna change. This could also even be the last elf too. This could be the last one, just to give us nostalgia, because I know how like the Bloxburg devs and stuff, they love nostalgia, these little throwbacks and stuff. So one of the elves has to be near the observatory for sure. If not in front of it, I think maybe even behind it would be one of the places to find it too. For sure, I actually think there's going to be an elf around the waterfall. If not, okay, wait. I keep forgetting there's a secret behind the waterfall. There has to be an elf behind the secret waterfall. I think this would be a great opportunity to use this location. I think like right here in the middle or something, or like even back here is where an elf could be found. So that's my prediction for a second elf. Okay, I literally had to drive up here because it wouldn't load, because I need the map to load. Hold on, I'm shoveling snow while I'm doing this. See, I'm multitasking. I am just so productive. A third elf will be found near this camp. If not inside one of these tents, I think it could even be near the pond, like fishing. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if they actually put the elf in this pond. Like maybe it could be like kind of swimming with the turtles that we have. There's only like what, 4 turtles? Portals. So definitely one of the places to check out. Fourth elf prediction, I would not be surprised if an elf was placed on top of Peak Mountain. They do have a little figurine, or like just a little statue, a little figure up here. This is pretty much the Mount Everest equivalent of Bloxburg. But once again, I wouldn't be surprised if there was an elf up here, because I think it's beautiful. An elf could be at, and having you climb this mountain again, you know, would be great. I feel like it's an achievement in a way. I mean, it's not that difficult, but this would be beautiful. It is the highest point of the map, and I'm expecting one up here, okay? I'm expecting one up there. So that's like a fourth elf right there. Not exactly the order, once again, but a fifth elf, I feel like you definitely have to put elves within the town. That's just, you know, a no-brainer. We've had multiple years of like elves being located next to the fishing pier. I wouldn't be surprised if they put a fifth elf, another elf, right here again, or at the very top of this somehow. Or even just underneath the pier. For the sixth elf, I would imagine they would put one right behind fancy furniture. You know where the secret room is? Or like, I guess like the homeless room. On the mattress, maybe sleep in or something. Or just like somewhere, anywhere around this like secret room. I think this would be a spot. There's got to be some easy ones, right? So the seventh elf, I would think maybe near the actual Bloxburg Central, near the statue. Could be a terrible guess, but sometimes they actually do put like really easy locations for these. So I wouldn't be surprised if one is placed in the central near this statue. I think on top of the water tower, like around these like railings, because you can use this ladder to climb up it. So I would think they would put an elf around this water tower, if not at the top of it. I don't know if we can actually stand on that hat, but my safest guess would be like near the railings, like around here. So like watching down on the city or the town, I wouldn't be surprised if they put it near the ice skating rink. Opportunities for an ice skating elf or something. You could place it around this area or even like in the middle here, you know? Then again, I don't think they would put in the middle because it would force you to drop your food if you were to go ice skating. So maybe not in the middle. Maybe an elf like back here would be behind the actual like ice skating concession area. That would be one of them. 10th elf, I would imagine another one being at Tom's Tree Lot. There has been a time when there was an elf at Tom's Tree Lot on the old map. They reused this spot again because I think once before it was on this tree. If not there, probably anywhere around Tom's Tree Lot, I could see an elf being placed. The 11th elf, I could actually picture one being on top of the movie theater. I think there has been one before last year. Was it last year? In the Beats nightclub storage area, kind of like whatever's left of Beats nightclub, being either inside there or just on the rooftop of the movie theater, because I feel like that'd be a fun spot too. Not too difficult, but also just, yeah, a great spot. A 12th elf guess, pretty often put an elf near BFF Supermarket and Bloxburg Gym. Like, I'm sure there is going to be an elf around this area. I feel like it's iconic to have an elf around here. So if not in one of these, I feel like, where would it be? Maybe even behind BFF Supermarket, because that could be a good spot. Maybe there could be an elf like working as a BFF stalker or something. I feel like it could be on one of these pallets. You know, one of these pallets or behind one of the crates. And I'm just gonna straight up say for a 13th elf, one has to be around the gym as well. I think last time an elf was behind the yoga, whatever these are called, these cushions, right? One of them was behind there. So instead, another elf could be working out. Maybe it was working out. I don't know. Is there an area? Yeah, there is an area behind. I don't know if they would put another elf here. If there would be a spot, I would think it would be near one of these like benches, or it could be in this corner. There has to be one near this like park, Riverside Estates like park playground area. If not on the playground, I think it would be around this like, ooh, maybe there could be one next to this igloo here. Yeah, that's my guess. Could be a bad spot. If not, you know, at least in this area, there will be another elf here. All right, 15th elf, and then we have a 16th left. I could picture one of them actually being at the lighthouse. If you go inside the lighthouse, if you go up these stairs, it could be at the very top of a lighthouse. I could see an elf being put here. Wow, I just noticed these like little garlands. If not at the lighthouse, this would be terrible, but I could actually picture one being put here on this island here. They like to try us, right? The devs like to try us, so either the lighthouse or there. Could even be both spots, to be honest. I think they would put one up here. They like making us travel for these things, so I'm gonna stay up at the very top of the lighthouse. And then for the 16th elf, my final guess on where this could be located. Oop, now I'm stuck. I think the last elf could be at Santa's photo op. They've done that before, like a few years ago, I think. My reasoning behind it would be like, oh, just to wrap it up, make things a little bit easier for you, and it's the final elf. It could be at Santa's photo op. They've done it before. I don't know. For sure, right? They gotta put it there. That would be great. Would take the holiday cookies and you'd be like, oh, it's the final elf being at Santa's photo op in the middle of the town. Showed up here. So that's my guess because of past elf hunts and reasonings. I think that would be a really fun spot. That's my predictions on where all 16 elves could be. Not in the specific order, but just kind of, I have 16 guesses. I hope one of them's correct. I hope one of them's right, like at least one of those spots. I could probably even get more than one correct, like on those locations. But actually write down your list below in the comments of where each elf could be. I would actually love to see your guys' predictions. Maybe you could even come back to this video and kind of be like, oh, I got this right, you know, check on your own list in the comments of this video. Okay, this is a little bit not related to the video, but I'm gonna get my second trophy now. I'm getting my golden trophy, so I just wanted to share this moment with you guys. Wow, we did it, guys. We got our second trophy. Wow, the golden one. I only have one more to go. I have one more to go. I'm sure most of you already got your trophies, but we're getting there. I'm getting this a lot faster than normal. That'll wrap up today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!